Hey everybody, it's Neil from Cube3 here, and as you can tell, I have got a bunch of Super Mario stuff here on the table, including this lovely hat, which I'm going to assemble in celebration of Mario Lego. This is Super Mario Lego. Just going to hopefully fit. I don't think even the smallest, I think even the bigger size is actually going to fit my head, because as you can probably tell, this is actually designed for children, not for me. Oh, yep, just about at the largest size do I have this on. So, right, now today I went and picked up a bunch of stuff from a retailer in the UK, and this is one of the sets I've got, and the other set I've got right here. Now these two sets are both in the new line of Super Mario Lego. I don't have the starter kit. Now, to be perfectly clear, to start with Super Mario Lego kits, you need to have the Mario starter kit to play the actual game that it entails. And that game, I'll roll some footage as you can probably see right now, entails hopping Mario across a variety of different number of stages, a variety of different number of courses, and those courses you can pick up individually at different prices, as you can tell. And today I picked up these. These are both retailing at £25 in the UK, £25 each, that is. And these character packs here, where there's basically these are offline loot boxes. You don't know what's inside, like football stickers or Pokemon cards or a bunch of other things that are very similar in this line of stuff. You don't know what's inside of here. You can't feel around because it's all individual pieces of Lego, so I don't know what's in them. I haven't opened them yet. I'm going to do that for you now. But as you can see, we've got the Yoshi Kit over here, and we've got the Piranha Kit here on this side. You know, these are quite hard to come by. Game only had a couple of these in. You know, a few other retailers that I looked at as well didn't have many in stock. So, you know, they're going to be quite hard to come by, I reckon. You never know, they might mass produce these and they might go out. I don't know if people are going to buy them as collector sets. Invariably, they probably will. It's Lego, but I'd like to think that they are hopefully going to be widely available. You know, it's quite a lot of money. I've spent £110 so far assembling those kits there, and the Super Mario starter kit, which is coming, which costs £49.99. If you buy it on the Nintendo UK store, they also ship it with an additional little bonus mushroom as well. So that is worthwhile getting it on there for sure. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put these to one side, because I'm really dying to know what's actually in these character packs. And as you can see, we've got a number of characters here, ranging from the Goombas to, you know, Bob-ombs, Bullet Bills, you name it, you've got it there. There are 10 of these to collect. Now, I'm sorry about this, it's going to be quite noisy for the mic, but I'm going to open these. This isn't too horrific on the old noise chart. Okay, well, this is interesting. Does it tell me who I've got? No, it's just emptied a number of Lego pieces onto here. I can't even figure it out. Let's see if I can guess. I think I've got a bomb. Because, you know, just looking at, you can't really tell, but got little two eyes. There's a little instruction booklet in here. I'm assuming and hoping that tells me how to assemble this. They've taped it, they've sellotaped it, which is really frustrating. I don't know why they would do such a thing, because it's ripping the paper as I speak. I'm not buying these to box them, keep them up and sell them in 50 years time. I mean, maybe I should, but you know, it's I'm here to open them and play them, live with them. So as you can tell, yes, this is officially the Bob-omb. You know, again, there's another number of characters that you can see on here, from Bullet Bill, Peeper, so it's not a Boo, by the way, a Buzzy Beetle, an Urchin, a Spiny, a Paragoomba, it's not even just a standard Goomba, a Bob-omb, which I've got here, an Eep Cheep, a Blooper, and a Fuzzy, all from a variety of number of Mario games there. And then on the other side, as you can see here, I've got instructions and assembly instructions. So I'm just going to move these pieces to one side, because I'm also eager to know what else is in here, because, you know, I've bought 3 of these just off the shelf, couldn't feel around, you know. I'm hoping that I've got 3 different character sets. I'll be well annoyed. I'm quite happy that I got Bob-omb here. I am aiming for Bullet Bill. I'm hoping I'll get a Bullet Bill. This is definitely a different character, and going by this is the first thing that I saw pop out of the packet. This looks like it is the sort of coral, I guess you would call it, for Blooper, which I'd be quite happy with if I got Blooper. Again, it is taped in the most audacious fashion. There we go. That one just popped off this time. Yes, officially this one is Blooper, as you can tell from the instructions. And again, I'm just going to put that to one side. And I'm doing this just because I want you to know the sort of ability. I really hope I don't get these pieces mixed up. I want you to know the ability to what you could actually get from this randomized selection, party selection, 10 characters. I'm again looking at this, and inside here I think I've got another character. So I've been very lucky with the luck of the draw. I can again already tell, just going by this little face, that I've got a Paragoomba here. I don't even need to open this to tell you that. So I've got 3 different characters. I've got 3 of the characters I kind of wanted. You know, they're all good characters in their own right. I think everyone's got their own sort of affinity with different ones. I really did want a bullet build just to vary it up, because the as you can tell from in here, I've already got a Goomba of one sort. But nonetheless, I'm quite happy with this selection that I've got here. Now, to assemble them is going to be a different story. So I'm going to stop recording, and I'll be back in a moment.
Lego Mario time!
Okay, well, I have finished building them. I don't know, the lighting has gone a bit darker now. I'm sorry, I don't have any professional lighting. But I do feel like I've got a bit of a sweat on, because it's incredibly hot here in the UK this weekend. I've got this stupid hat on, which is beautiful, really. It feels like I've been to a fast food restaurant of some sort, and I've got a kids meal, and I've got a hat on. So again, I've got these sets here, and what I've just done is actually put together 3 characters that I got from these sort of small individual character sets. Now I'll do some close-ups afterwards, but as you can see, I've got a Paragoomba here. This was quite easy to assemble, very quick, to be honest, and it's actually quite funny because in all of these sets I actually got additional pieces. Now I don't normally buy Lego. I'm not quite sure if that's something that is quite normal to do, but in the Paragoomba one, I only had the right amount to make everything here. So as you can see, the wings are on the back. They can be moved slightly. They could be rotated a little bit, and he's standing on a sort of glass stand, perspex stand. So yeah, no, the Paragoomba is actually quite nice little touch. The one thing I should also mention is that all of these characters have a little barcode on the top of them, and I'm assuming, because I haven't got my starter kit yet, that this is what the Mario will be touching when he goes on there. As if he's bumped on the Goomba, it will register through that, assuming from that barcode. I'll find out. Here we've got Blooper. Now the Blooper was the one that I've had the most trouble assembling, mainly just because I couldn't get this stand, the circular part of the stand, to fix to the other base bit of the stand, which is quite embarrassing. I was getting a little bit frustrated with it, and then 1 second it just popped straight on. Again, you know, quite a bit of detail here. This is one of the sets where I had an additional couple of pieces. I had an extra star. You can see here a little starfish that's on the sort of base, and another random little piece of the fin that would, or the head that would normally affix to the top here. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this, to keep it as a little bit of a spare, perhaps. And then finally here we've got Bomb. And again, this was one where one of these little tiny pieces here that constructed a little grassy knoll, little hilly bit, that bit was actually still stuck inside of the packaging. So if I were you, make sure that you build your sets first before throwing away or discarding any of this packaging, because you might end up missing some of the pieces that you need to assemble this with. So just be careful about that. And again, this is one of the ones where I had additional pieces. You know, I've got a little bit on the back of Bomb here, where it winds him up, I guess. That's an additional piece, and then the same with his little flame head, and also one of the little flowers at the top here. I've got a little piece here. So overall, yeah, you know, these were very easy to assemble. They took moments to assemble. Not gonna lie, you know, they did take maybe 5 minutes each just to doing it. Some of them have more instructions than others. As you can tell, you know, you build the base, and then you build the actual units, or you can do it in any way that you see fit. I'm actually not going to build these on camera, or I'm not going to show you them yet. But what I am going to do is wait for my Mario Lego set to come through. I'm going to build the starter set first, then show that, then show the expansion kits, because you know, while I could build some of these right now, just can't be bothered. But you know, I do think that this is a really good piece of kit. You know, it's 25 quid, 25 quid, 50 quid for the Mario starter set. I personally don't think that these are being designed for children. I know I probably wouldn't pay, you know, the amount that you need to pay for the entire set. You know, it totals about £360 if you buy every single expansion set that there is out there. You know, from Bowser's Castle to the other sort of kits that you can get. They are really cool. They look good. I think that these characters speak for themselves, as you can see them on camera. I will show you some close-ups as well. But I do think that they look quite cool. They look very representative of their counterparts in the game. You know, Yoshi and Mario look a little bit blocky, but you know, as you would expect. I do think that it fits in with the aesthetic. You know, I do think the character packs are about $3.49. I actually do think these are quite worthwhile. They're you know, it's not too expensive for £3.49. You get a good little set here. The only problem is that you just don't know what you're getting. You know, my suggestion is perhaps going into a retailer and just buying 5 at once and just hoping that you're going to get a different character in each. Just because I just don't think that their orders at the moment would have necessarily, you know, only picked 1 or 2. You know, I'm quite surprised that I got a good variety here. I might go and pick up 1 or 2 more. I'm just now scared that I'm going to get a repeat or a double, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because again, the way that the game is played out, where you hop Mario from enemy to enemy, you know, it should be okay. You'll still get the extra points in game, and you know, overall, when you have the whole set and you set these up, you can place a Goomba here and a Goomba there, and this, that, and the other. So it's not the end of the world if you do get a few doubles, but I know, you know, you could end up spending, you know, a good amount on these to hopefully get all 10 of them, and you might get repeats. So absolutely proceed with caution. Anyway, I've been Neil. I am here with Cube 3 to just tell you a bit more about these Lego sets. Honestly, I think if you're a Mario fan, if you've got the kind of money where, you know, you're probably getting a bit older and you kind of just want something to collect or build or have on your shelf, I think that these are a really good thing to have. If you know, it's celebrating Mario's 35th, probably not going to happen again. You know, a few years ago, Nintendo said they were going to branch out and do more things with their IP, and we didn't see anything for a while when they said that, but they obviously were working hard at it. You know, Levi's have gone and done their Mario range. We've had Vans, you know, the shoe company making shoes for Mario. We've got the movie coming out. We've got Universal Studios doing the theme parks. We've now got Lego Mario. There's a bunch of other collaboration projects that I'm sure Nintendo are working on for other things. You know, we've got 35th anniversaries of Zelda and Metroid next year. Maybe there could be something. Let's you know, fingers crossed here. That there could be some additional things. We've obviously got the Nintendo Entertainment System piece as well with Lego, so there might be more Lego sets on the way. You never know. There might be other collaboration projects with other companies that Nintendo are going to work with to bring you Nintendo merchandise, because I really do think that they should hone down on this. You know, there should be Mario Kart Lego. There should be, oh, could you imagine? There should be, you know, other things that celebrate their main franchises. And if it just sticks to Mario, Zelda, maybe even Donkey Kong just because of the brand recognition, then that's fine as a good start. It would be nice to see things like Star Fox and Metroid and other franchises really get in on some of this extra merchandise, but I don't necessarily think it will. But for now, you know, I do think that the Mario sets are a good start. if you are interested, I suggest going picking them up, just because these things are probably going to be really hard to find. Like I said, this was the last set of the Piranha Plant expansion set that was in the retailer that I went and got them at. So you know, and I picked it up at 10 o'clock this morning when they opened, so I'm guessing they only had 1 or 2 come in the store in the first place. They will get restocked, I'm sure, but with anything that's rare like this, or anything that's collectible, don't second chance it. Just go and get it. Just go and get it. If you've got the money, go and get it. It's the best way to make sure that you're guaranteed to get that item. I'm Neil from Cubed 3, and this has been great talking to you about Lego. I will be back in the future. Join us on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll share a few more photos of all of this set up. But no, obviously go and check us out on Twitter, go and check us out on Instagram and Facebook at Cubed3, or go to www.cubed3.com for my full opinions that will be coming in the next few days on how these Lego sets have gone down. Thank you very much for listening, guys, and watching. Take care. Bye.